Okay, so today on Who is Deadliest, we look at the agile and highly trained Shaolin Monk against the Scottish outlaw William Wallace. This is going to be a very interesting matchup to look at. Let's start with the weapon comparison. First off is short range between the M.A. Pierces and the Warhammer. This one, I have to give it to the Warhammer due to its superior killing power, although the M.A. Pierces would go straight through William Wallace's head due to the fact that the actor that played him during the show did not wear a helmet. Next off is mid-range between the twin hooks and the claymore sword. This one was the hardest edge to assign. The twin hooks is ridiculously versatile. You can do numerous of different attacks with that. Like you can block and obviously attack, and the claymore sword is devastating. You can take off 3 heads with that, so that sword is going to be ridiculously effective here, especially against the Shaolin Monk, because the Shaolin Monk doesn't wear any armor, and William Wallace, however, does wear armor. It's chainmail, but chainmail isn't that good against piercing weapons. You might as well not be wearing any armor at all against the piercing weapon and you're wearing chainmail. But even if the Shaolin Monk's like, okay, so I hooked the twin hooks together and I spun around and did that slashing attack, and it didn't work because this guy is wearing chainmail. The Shaolin Monk still has 3 or 4 different attacks he can do with the twin hooks. Like, he can take off his head because William Wallace isn't wearing any armor around his neck, and also he can also pierce through the chainmail with the end of it as well, and he can also block too. And the claymore, it has a slashing attack and you can also pierce with it, so it is an effective weapon. But as far as this test goes, this comparison, I think I have to give it to the twin hooks due to its ridiculous versatility. Next off is long range between the wind and fire wheels against the ball and chain. This one I'm giving it all to the wind and fire wheels. Superior accuracy and probably superior distance as well. So I have to go with the wind and fire wheels. Next off is special weapons between the whip chain and the Taj and Dirk. This one I'm giving it all to the Taj and Dirk. Superior killing power and you can defend and attack, so I'm going with the Taj and Dirk on this one. Alright, so this one was over pretty quickly, but let's review. First off was William Wallace for short range weapons. Next for mid-range was the Shaolin Monk. Long range was the Monk again, and for special weapons that was William Wallace. Alright, so last but not least, who do I think is deadliest between William Wallace and the Shaolin Monk? There's no doubt in my mind that the Shaolin Monk will bring a higher degree of training to this battle, and that will be his X factor for this fight, that he is more trained than William Wallace. But the Shaolin Monk is also passive, so I do picture William Wallace being the aggressor in this fight. So that is going to be William Wallace's X factor, and he's going to bring a lot of brute force as well. The Shaolin Monk, this kind of matchup reminds me of Shaolin Monk versus Maori Warrior, only you know what I'm talking about. It's basically the same concept. It's agility versus brute force, only William Wallace is a different game from the Maori Warrior due to the fact that his weapons are steel. So, and William Wallace's weapons are also clearly superior to the Maori Warriors. So this matchup is going to be very good to look at, but as far as this one goes, I think I'll have to give my edge slightly to the Shaolin Monk due to the fact that even though he's not wearing any armor at all, he makes up for it in this matchup with his higher degree of skill, and the twin hooks are ridiculously versatile and they have great killing power. I mean, if he didn't get any other kills with any of his other weapons on the show, he still would have won due to the enormous amount of kills he got with the twin hooks. I mean, the twin hooks got more kills during season 1 than even any of the other guns. Like the Tommy gun didn't get as many kills as the twin hooks did. So as far as this matchup goes, I think I have to go with the Shaolin Monk due to his twin hooks and his skills. But thank you for watching. This has been B Mitch. Let me know what you think. Let me know who do you think is deadliest between the Shaolin Monk and William Wallace. I'll see you next week with another matchup. Also, leave any ideas for a matchup below, and I'll see you next week with another Who is Deadliest.